So I'm back like I never left, forever fresh, and it's evident. The niggas do it for clout and for presidents. That's why I packed it up and took the severance. You know, never roll with an ego under the pico. From peons to feed on, the glowers, the knowers, the shiners, the showers, the non-stagnant, and the growers. It's the re-emergence from behind the curtain.
What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? It's the OG Boricua Don Dada, aka Chef. It's WCW Women Crush Wednesday, so y'all already know I'm going to talk one of the hottest names in the entire industry. Let me just tell you that much, and I'm going to admit, because this is what I do, I keep it 1,000 even if it makes me look a certain kind of way. I didn't know much about this young lady. My brother Muffins was like, yo bro, I found your favorite new wrestler. Now, I like wrestling. I'm not the biggest wrestling fan, I always admit that. My whole team, they love this shit, they're passionate about it. When he said, yo, bro, listen to me. This girl, Hollyhood Haley J, she's what you love about wrestlers. And I'm like, what do I love about wrestlers? You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, from where you from, you know, I'm from Queens, New York. Y'all already know what it is. I'm 44 years old, so I went through that crazy shit. He was like, this chick is not a gimmick. She's about that shit. So I'm like, all right, well, where can I see something? He was like, yo, they just dropped a Netflix series on it. Now, you know, he watches all wrestling, so he knew about this before the Netflix stuff. He was like, bro, watch that Netflix shit and then start YouTubing her, start finding stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I know how to do my homework. This is what I do. This girl had one of the most fucked up past. Like, some foul shit happened to her. And I will never speak on that because it's dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's specifically one thing that made me feel a way. I was like, I won't even fucking mention this shit, but it was fucked up. But she had also talked about something, you know, where somebody had a problem and she pulled out the blicky, and I was like, holy shit. Watching her mannerisms, watching how she moves around, you're like, this chick, like if we was to walk, like say I knew this girl, and we was walking down a dark alley at 2, 3 in the morning, I would worry about, you know, if someone's running up, because I know I'm going to do what I got to do, and I know she got my back. That's the kind of female this is. She'll put that work in. Like, she'll bust your snot box mad quick. You know what I'm saying? There's an old saying, like, yeah, I'm not even going to say the old saying. I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, but this girl is about that shit. Now, the industry can't have enough of this, because you have a lot of people who can wrestle, and they can't tell a story to save their fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. This girl, her storytelling, her ring awareness, like, I say that ring awareness shit a lot because a lot of people get lost in the space inside that ring, and they look confused or out of place. I know a lot of professional wrestlers. I know a lot of referees, and I know the best referee in the world, Rodney Hunter. Y'all already know what it is. You start picking things up and you see things and you're like, shit, they know where to be. They know where not to look and stare, like, make it look super ultra fake. This girl gets it. And I hate using that word gets it, but when Alex Kane said it and the two people he mentioned, when you pay attention, they get it. This girl, watching her and finding her stuff all over social media, I'm like, yo, like, this, if you're from any struggle, I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's, you know, where she's from, Kentucky, Detroit, Chicago, Arkansas, Little Rock, whichever one, New York, Chicago, LA, whatever hood you from. When people come from that struggle, I don't care where it's from. Like, I'm not one of these, I only like New York cats because New York. Nah. If you've been through the struggle, I want to see you succeed. That's where I'm at with it. And she's been through that struggle, and she's trying to come up. All I want to see is the people that I feel like I can understand or they're from like my kind of demographic. I'm all for them. And this girl not only can tell a motherfucking story, her in-ring is dope as shit. Like, people might hear her age and think she's green. Nah, I don't see that green shit at all. If you stuck her in MLW, now this is where, yeah, I'm an MLW fan, obviously, but if you stuck her in MLW, she fits in with the vibe in MLW perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, she comes in and she feels like one of the badass heels you'd have there. Now, I'm pretty sure you might want to see her in the face. I don't. I want to see more of that real tough girl shit. I want to see more of the culture that she brings in. Because, listen, when I say the culture, it's not just a skin thing. It's an environment thing. So I think she brings in a real serious gangster. I'm not going to call it what I'm going to call it because there's a lot of sensitive people and everybody I know would understand. But she's like a queen bee kind of thing. And she would come in and instantly push that needle, right? Like, you're going to have fans that hate the shit out of her. And you're going to have specific fans like me who are from the gutter, love this chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on some real shit. Haley J is the future of professional wrestling. I'm just telling you now. In ring, out ring, in front of a camera, talking that shit, she brings in a certain kind of demographic that needs to be in wrestling. It's the ones that come for, LAX. It's the ones that come for the OGs. It's Bomaye Fight Club. You could Contra Unit. You could keep going down the list. If you put that work in, cats like me are like, yo, this is for me. This is written for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I tell everybody all the time, I'm a sports guy who likes wrestling. I'm pretty good at this talking shit. My brother put me on. This is what I do. But when you start adding people like this, and I'm like, yo, this is like Shorty from around the way, but on my TV, you can fucks with it. Haley J has to be signed. MLW is the perfect landing spot. So, yo, Court, man, if you see this shit, you gotta sign this girl. And crazy, listen, her buzz right now is fucking super high out the roof right now. Like, her buzz is crazy. Bring her in, let her do her shit, let her talk her shit, let her fucking perform in that motherfucking ring and shine. Ladies and gentlemen, I talked over what I wanted to talk because I guess I got a little excited to do this when I do this myself. So for myself, my entire team, we out of here. Deuces. Enjoy the motherfucking art.
Cause the China play the beat before the slaughter. You better fire up the MPs and MIDI controllers. Set the standard for the slums. Red rum, your eardrum. This Puerto Rican top ain't a warrior. You wanna just duck when my spears come. See loose lips, sink ships, Titanic ice and shit. I'm chopping heads off, send the foot as the kicks. The circle, you're set. My niggas green berets. The niggas service so late. Your niggas been naive. Bitch, I'm the crown prince like Mohammed fucking Ben Naif. I've been a boss.